What's your shirt say?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Okay, move your hand so everybody can see it here. There it is. Look at that. Suck it up, Buttercup. I think that's probably a pretty good slogan for the last 3 days, right, Molly?
Yep.
Have we been sucking it up, Buttercup?
Yeah.
All right. So we have been here at the boat. This is the 3rd day that we have been unloading the moving truck. And we have just now gotten it completely unloaded. Molly and I just brought back the final cart. Well, actually, the paddleboard's still in there and the cushions are still in there, but everything else is out. And Tambi has quite a task ahead of her. How you feeling, Tambi? Like?
I mean, it's all in here on the boat now.
So mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Oh man.
I have empty spaces for things to go. I'm just trying to organize it all and like divide it up properly.
Inventory, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. So, what's your confidence level in getting all this completely sorted in its place? And we don't just have like trails around the boat that we're going to have to walk through amongst all this food and provisions.
We're going to go with Old Faithful, 80%.
80%. All right. All right, here's what's going on outside. The cockpit is looking a bit like this. There's a big pile of cans. That right there is the outboard motor. It's actually hooked on the boom gallows right now. I have not figured out a place to put that. I was actually planning on putting it on the mast push pits there, but those poles are too big of a diameter for the little outboard mount that I have, so I'm gonna have to come up with something creative there. Stay sail boxes, scuba tanks, 2 more full boxes of stuff. I don't know what that is, but we got to do something with it. A big pile of pool noodles. And then out here is a whole nother situation that we're gonna have to go through. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us, folks. So the moving truck goes back tomorrow. Actually, the moving truck was due back at its location today. Oh, by the way, probably something people are looking at now is my hair. Look at that. I finally have a haircut. Yes, it was getting very, very out of hand, but I digress. Back to the moving truck. It was due back today. We did not make that drop off time because there was just way too much stuff in the truck, so we're dropping it off tomorrow instead. I think that kind of wraps things up. We're trying to get out of here within the next few days, if at all possible. But aside from having to get all of this stuff put away and organized, we do have a few projects that we need to do as well, right, Molly? We need to install a anchor washdown pump because we don't want to get all that nasty mud in the anchor locker and also dripping down into the bilge. We got to secure the scuba compressor and a high pressure pump for the water maker and stuff like that so things don't go flying. And then there is a host of projects that are going to need to happen even once we are underway.
Yeppers.
Yeppers, folks. Anything else you want to say, Tambi? Does it feel good to be on the boat, even despite this incredible mess?
Yes, it does.
Molly, your thoughts on this?
Yep.
All right. How's that Nutella wrap treating you?
Amazing.
It is a new day, folks. We are still mostly in organizational mode here. Tambi is working on getting all these cans stored. I am working on a washdown pump installation because once we leave this dock, we don't want to fill our anchor locker and bilge with a bunch of nasty mud, so we'd like a way to rinse off that anchor chain as it comes up into the boat. Yep, I wanted one of those on Sandflea, and now I am putting one together. So, let's see what the ladies are up to. Now, ladies, what have you been up to today?
Putting things in the lower compartments under our bed.
Let's see.
Putting cans.
Cans. All right, let's check it out. Can we see that stuff?
Yeah, come on.
All right, there's stuff there, stuff there, stuff there, stuff there, stuff there. Ow! Stuff there. Just hit my head. on the walkthrough. Stuff there, stuff there. And, all right, this is where Tambi has been working. Now, you did something over here too, right?
Yes. So, over here, I don't know if you can get in here.
Let me get in there. Oh, here, lift something up.
Under here is completely full of cans.
Loads of cans. Wow,
I think
Tambi.
there's 54 cans in there.
Oh, I just lost my glasses. All right, thank you. And it's something similar happening over here. Wow, how many are over here? This looks like more.
That one has more.
Okay, good. We're trying to get this heavy weight as far to the back of the boat as we can, and also on the starboard side as much as we can. This boat has really good storage on the port side, so we're trying to get as much heavy stuff as we can back and starboard to compensate for that.
Right.
It's been a little bit of a challenge, huh, honey?
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be a second layer of cans on top of that side, on the starboard side. Yep,
so we're putting like light boxes, sort of like this, down in there, and then this is just going to be packed full of cans on this side. Yep. All right, Molly, what have you been up to?
Helping Mommy.
Helping Mommy. Molly's been kind of helping with the inventory, which we are keeping so that we know where things are and how much of each one we have. Right? Molly's been helping out with that.
I can show you that if you want to see it.
What, your inventory list?
Yeah.
Well, let's see it. Go ahead.
Well, come on up.
All right.
I'll tell you what I did. You ready?
Oh, look at that. Tambi has made a map of the boat. Got all of the little storage compartments labeled and organized. I am so thankful that you're organized like this, Tambi. This would be such a mess if you were relying on me for all this.
And then each one of these storage compartments has its own page. So this is the starboard side under the aft bed, the lower compartment, and that's everything that's in there. So, yeah. There's, let's see.
I'm seeing a bunch of blank pages.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to those ones yet.
Yeah, okay.
Here's one. Okay, turn the page. Arrgh. Oh my gosh.
Are you doing this on purpose?
No. Alright, so this is the port dinette seat number 2.
I see right there. Dinette seat number 2, upper. Wow. Look at that.
Because most of our storage compartments have upper and lower places. So if we need to get to anything in the compartment under this one, it's going to be fun.
So explain to everybody what your logic is. So you said, for instance, that you're not putting all of one type of can in one place. You're like spreading them out throughout the boat. So what do you mean by that?
So I kind of divided all the cans, because I have 4 places to keep cans, so I divided my cans into 4 different piles, and I have a mixture of everything in each pile.
And why is that?
So that I can use one compartment at a time. Like, say I ran out of green beans and corn in my one area that I'm pulling from every day, I don't have to find green beans over there and then corn over here. I can just go to one place and get green beans and corn.
Sounds pretty smart. But you would definitely need some kind of an inventory tracker to do that.
Yes.
That sounds like advanced boat inventory system, right?
Yes.
Sounds like it's going to work in theory.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, Molly, do you want to give a little tour of your room, or maybe introduce your roommate back there? Yeah? Hey, wait. Hang on real quick. Let's tell a little quick story. So we were in the clubhouse last night. Tambi and Molly were in the bathroom. Molly was just getting out of the shower, and everybody in the clubhouse heard this wet, bony kerclunk on the floor. And Molly slipped and fell inside the shower. You all right, Molly?
Yeah, I hurt my knee and my elbow.
And her elbow, huh? Is this the first time you've had a wound from taking a shower?
I think so.
Yeah, let's make that the last time, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, now carry on.
Let's go see Skippy.
All right, let's see Skippy.
My room is a mess right now because my cabinet is not complete yet.
Well, I mentioned I'm working on a washdown pump, and a lot of the work is happening down there. So yeah, it's slightly more messy than it usually is, but I'm not going to cut her too much slack because she is not a particularly organized person. All right, let's see the little skipper boo. Where's he at? Oh, he's taking a nap down there. I'm sorry to disturb you, buddy. Okay. Well, we'll leave you alone for now. We'll check in with you later when you're more playful. But there's the skipper boo. All right. Tuck yourself in. Good night. All right. He's not in a very sociable mood in the moment.
No, you'll see him when he's playing later.
Okay. All right, now a little more detail on the washdown pump installation that we're putting together here. It's about 80% done, I think. Here's what's going on. So let's start this tour where the water comes into the boat. That is the through hull where the water is going to come in for the washdown pump. And then the hose goes up through this board right there, goes up this way through a strainer, which is above the water line, and then it goes down into this main pump assembly here. This is a vane pump. It's got little plastic vanes on the inside that expand with centrifugal force whenever it turns on. And then I had to install that little pressure switch. It actually did not come with instructions, so I hope that I've got that wired up right, but it should be a pretty common sense part. And then that's going to be the outlet. The hose is going to go up, over, into this cabinet over here, which goes into this cabinet, and then it comes out of this cabinet. It's going to run up, and actually this is the hose right here we're talking about. It's going to run up there and then out of that deck fitting that I have taped off. I'm about to get that thing bedded down once I do a pressure test on everything. And then it is going to go into this tube here. This is a not a fiberglass, this is a PVC tube. And then the water is going to go in this side of the tube. And then inside the tube, I have a coiled up water hose. And that is basically what I'm working on putting together here. So we should be ready for a test here pretty soon. Alrighty, water pump update. We are about to commencing to start testing this water pump. Everything is just temporarily rigged out there. This is basically the leak test. I, in particular, want to be sure that that fitting right there does not leak whenever I install it in the bulwark, because that's going to be very inaccessible, you know, way up inside there. So that's the main one I want to ensure is good and watertight. All this other stuff I can mess around with, but the way I have this wired up is we got power coming into this breaker right here. So to turn on the pump, we just flip that breaker. When the breaker is on and power is going to the pump, this blue LED illuminates very brightly, so that's kind of a visual reminder that we have the pump on so that we don't just, you know, forget about it. Okay, so now we are ready to begin commencing to start the procedure to get this test underway.
All right.
Okay, you got that camera on, Molly? Yep. It's on video mode, right? Yep. It's running? Yep. Okay, start it. It is. Oh, it's going? Okay, then open that sprayer handle or push the... Tambi, would you mind?
It's on.
All right, are you good now?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. All right, I think Mommy's ready. Okay, squeeze the trigger. Sound definitely changed. Wow, okay. All right, Molly, demonstrate.
All you do is, as long as that's on, flip this up and...
It is a bit noisy. Wait, time out. Okay, turn it off. Thank you. It is noisy. It is cycling a lot, which I don't really like. Ideally, I'd like to have an expansion tank somewhere down here to kind of help it not cycle so frequently. But this is about the best I can do right now with what we got. We no longer have a car, and I don't want to add any more complexity right now. We got a lot of other things we need to be working on, so we're going to call this pump good to go for now. Meanwhile, there is an announcement that Tambi would like to make. What is it, Tambi?
I have officially stored all of the cans.
Woohoo! All of the cans, and I can tell, based on your location of the cans, that the boat is actually not heeling over at the dock anymore.
Yay!
So good job, honey. I think you have pretty much almost accomplished the impossible. Still have a little ways to go before everything is put away, and then the other pile on deck. But we are most certainly getting there, darling.
Yep, we are.
You too, Minnie darling.
Hello, I just finished cleaning and doing stuff in my room. I still have a few decorations I want to put up and around my room, but I wanted to give you a little room tour. So as you walk into my room, I have a carpet. I like my carpet. Over to our left, we have a gerbil. Over here I have my stuffed animals, all my stars. This is like my little electronic cabinet. I could put things there while it's charging. This is Winnie. My beautiful organizer that my mom also made. Little nightstand area, hammock. Here below my bed, right back there somewhere, is the hose washdown pump thing my dad just finished building. I've got 3 little boxes that I put all my stuff in. And there is, under this cushion, I have that down there with all of Skippy's stuff in it. So yeah, this is my room. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This says Mermaid Cove. I am the mermaid and this is my cove. Well yeah, I just wanted to show you my room. Hope you like it. Bye. What you doing?
Cooking dinner.
What we having?
Chicken mush.
So what exactly is chicken mush?
Chicken mush is rice sides. So tonight we're using chicken flavored with broccoli and a can of chicken and a can of cream of chicken soup.
Good old chicken mush. That's Tambi's mom that came up with that particular name, right?
Yeah.
This is our, would you call this the first official dinner as a family aboard the boat? Is that right? Well, we had a pizza the first night we were here.
This is the first meal I've cooked.
She's cooked, yeah, okay.
Homemade.
Not exactly gourmet.
Yeah.
Tambi is an excellent cook, but, you know, this isn't exactly showing off her skills.
No, but it's delicious after a long day of boat work.
Now, the one thing that is going to be somewhat exciting today is Molly is about to do some whipping on our head sail sheets. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Now, she hasn't done this in a while. She says she remembers how to do it, so we're going to see how she does, just flying on her own memory and expertise. Right, Molly?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what you got. Here, hold it up like this.
Whipped.
Nice job, Molly.
Thanks.
All right, now do that other one.
Okay. thought this was gonna be an easy cut.
Molly, hang on. Goodness gracious, slow down, kid.
Got it.
No, jeez.